Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Emmett Wood, the drummer for D2E, and this is episode 2 of Behind the Alien, D2E Unmasked. In this segment, we take your Twitter questions to @D2E Music, and every week, each band member gets to pick their favorites. So this week, I picked my favorites. So let's get it going. All right, the first tweet comes in from @WarSnoopy, @D2E Music. Having been with D2E since 06, what's your advice to the new guys? #AskEmmett. Well, by the new guys, I'm sure you're referring to Derek and Nick, our new lead singer and guitar player. And my advice to them was, like @WarSnoopy said, having been in a band for so long, my advice was to stay committed and persevere, because I think about it a lot like a marriage, like being in a band. 20, 30, 40, even 50% of the time is a lot of fun, and it's goofing around and hanging out, and the rest is hard work, and a lot of times that hard work is not fun. So it's very important to stay committed and stay focused. All that mumbo jumbo, but it really is true. It is very important. Okay, our next tweet comes in from @Kitchlari_Levi, @D2E Music. Ask Emmett. Have you ever had a stalking fan? Also, do you have GF? Stalking fan. There's a show 2 years ago we were playing. I can't even remember what it was. But anyway, we played the show, and we went backstage, and somehow this kid got past everybody and got up, and I was just sitting there, and I was like looking at my phone or something, and he came over and he talked to me for about an hour without me even saying a word. He just kept talking, and about how he was a drummer too, and he really liked the way we played, and but he was cool, and yeah, I've never had any really crazy fans. We're no beebs, so we don't get that kind of stuff. Also, do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend, so get at me.
I wanna see that bubble yum bum, ba-dum.
Okay, the third tweet comes in from @Jean-Claude Van Sam. Now that is a Twitter name. Props to you, Jean-Claude Van Sam. @D2E Music, #AskEmmett. Read on your website that there are rumors of a new album. What can we expect? Well, I'll put it like this. Yes, we do plan on releasing a new album. It's been something we've wanted to do since our tour ended this past summer. Actually, was when we started putting plans in place to do that. However, we are very limited in what we're going to say about it, for two reasons. Number one, we don't want anything coming out prematurely, because we want you to buy it. So if stuff comes out in advance, that's not going to happen. And number two, we're still in the process of working on it. A lot of our studio time has already been used, and we're almost done with it. But at the same time, we do have to still put some finishing touches on it. They still have to play around with it a little bit, and all the stuff that goes into it. But we are taking the time. We do want it to be good, and when the time is right, I promise we will put it out there and make sure that everyone who likes our band has a chance to listen to it. Next tweet comes in from @Bill_Hood, @D2E Music, #AskEmmett. you guys plan on doing more shows in the Midwest or even farther? Yeah, we want to do a lot more shows in the coming years. I think, I put it this way. I think one of the things we want to do is slowly start to work our way out. We've only been touring and playing shows for maybe 3-4 years, and each time with a different group of guys. So yes, we do. I'll give you an example. One of the things we really want to do that's on our bucket list is we really want to play for the troops, and we are in the process of getting that together, and that would be down south, I believe Florida or Georgia or something. But that's one thing we really want to do. So yeah, definitely we're going to be playing shows a lot farther across the country. As far as the Europe tour, though, it's going to have to wait. That's a couple of years out at least. Okay, and then the last tweet comes from at jacoustic420, at D2E Music, hashtag Ask Emmett. Fave drummer besides yourself and why? Well, I'd have to say my favorite drummer. I'm not my favorite drummer, by the way. I'm good, but I'm not that good. My favorite drummer would have to be Carter Buford of Dave Matthews Band. I started listening to Dave Matthews Band when I was maybe 3 or 4 in the back seat of my parents' car when we were driving, and I fell in love with them. But as I started to take up drumming a couple of years later, I really looked up to Carter Buford in that he was very charismatic. He was very interactive and fun with fans, and the way he played too. I always wanted to play like him. A lot of people say that he plays busy, in that he's always moving around and he's hitting things so fast. But if you listen to a Dave Matthews Band song, it's all really smooth and it all really sounds really, really well composed, and that's something I've always tried to do. As I've sort of branched out, I've looked up to drummers such as everyone from Travis Barker of Blink-182, Chad Smith of the Chili Peppers, Trey Cool of Green Day. He's pretty cool too. It's a pun. But yeah, so. But I do have to say Carter Buford is my favorite drummer, and I hope he keeps doing what he's doing for a long time to come. All right, thanks guys. This has been episode 2 of Behind the Alien D2E Unmasked. We will hit you guys up next week with a new episode. But in the meantime, behave, and we'll see you guys later.
One grenade, but easy coming, easy going, it would. So anytime I need you, let me go. Anytime I beat you, get me low. Anytime I seek you, let me know. But I planted a seed, just let me go. I'm on my